The wind walks slower. The sky it remembers, and sometimes it cries. You feel it, don't you? The way hills hold the belief, how silence speaks, louder than any scream ever could be. Kwibuka. We remember, but not just to mourn. We remember so the world never forgets. Because once live more, and once live wall a neighbor's face. Once trust block like a bone under bread. Once the word Tutsi became a target, a death sentence. An echo of hate passed like fire from hand to hand to hand. And the world watched, muted, still silent, and when silent means consent. But Rwanda did they stay buried? From blood-soaked, earth lost belief, again from ashes, rebirth, from bones, bravely, from sorrow, strength. You see, they try to erase us, but we became the ink. They try to silence us, but now we speak. So I speak, you speak, for the mothers with no lullabies left, for the children who became names on the walls, for the fathers whose hands breathe the future from the lab of memory. And I say this to the world: do not look away, not from these flames, not from these names, not from this pain. Because silence is how it started. But this time we are the voice. This time we are the voice. Kwibuka31, we remember, we realize. We speak, we vow never again. And the deniers, they keep saying, they say it wasn't that bad. Like grief needs their permission. Like truth is a debate. And pain is just opinion. Deniers be like, well, actually, sir, you weren't even born. But go off, PhD in scrolling T down. They got TikToks, blogs, conspiracy flail, trying to expose what is right in the air. Meanwhile, we got names, we got graves, we got silence that still misbehaves. They still hate like it is craft, pass it down like a grandpa's old laughed. Here, son, keep it lie, take this lie, keep it floating, keep it dry. While we let strength, we speak truth at any length. They dig through YouTube like it's Harvard. Watch 2 videos, suddenly a scholar. They post research with chest so wide. Forget recipes, bring insecticide, the ignorance crowding. But listen, this pen needs no footnotes. It doesn't need edits. It doesn't need quotes. Truth is not a trend. Memory does not bend, and ghosts don't log off just cause they pretend. We remember with fire. We remember with tears. We remember with names, with songs too sacred to say in vain. We light candles, they light comment sections, trying to downvote remembrance, trying to cancel reflection. But truth doesn't need likes. It doesn't trend. It walks in widows. It believes in a belief. It lives in the vow. We will never behave. We laugh because we live. We joke because we live. But don't get twisted. This is a promise, not a poem. Never again means never alone. Let's sing this song together. If you know
uzabona ibibagora bishaka gutambamira urwo rukundo murabe maso hatagira umwanzu baca mu cyanzu murakomeze wa mwanzi w'icyatwa ujya ubakurura mu cyanza mukubita ijanja mwimureba.
These words are strong.
Ntihagira ikibakanga.
This theme is so sensitive, especially for me, young person who born after the genocide. So, but let's say no to deniers of this history is a part of our heritage. That's what I can say. So I have one poem to close tonight because they said I'm the last one. So I'm not feeling well. I'm somehow not feeling okay. For some poets came before me. There is a poem from Berabose, a poem from Demi. It's an amazing poem, and also Vivian. So you touch souls. Thanks for the poem. As you see me, I am black. I'm a man, I'm an African. And I feel as a man, I feel as a black, but sometimes I don't understand what it means to be an African. Sometimes in places like schools or things treated like, yes, you are an African, but not a representative of Africa. So then I ask myself, am I in Africa or not? More than being an African, I'm poor African. They say here, in Africa, there are no classes because everybody's working class. So they say here we have achieved some differentiations of certain scales. There are the Africans who have cars and the houses, and there are the Africans in the car no house. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. Among of those Africans in the car no houses. So I wake up every morning wondering if I'm going to sleep in the same bed at night in the place I'm living right now, where that find me different things bad, wars, genocide, and everything bad that happened to humanity. But I dare to dream, and I dream big. Whatever they say here in Africa, in Rwanda, we dream, but our dreams are just like a little bird dropped from a high tree to die because they got no pretty cara feeders on their wings to feed them to fly. But I dare to dream, and I dream big in these uncommon times when love divide and hate spy insanity, when nations collide and fight for vanity, and affected all around, the middle of the ones on the ground are still rising, and we search clues in the vein to look for someone else to blame. But hold on. We light fire at night only to keep the wicked beast out of sight. But wisdom is still so hard to gain. Must everything be so explained? Just to remember, we creamed all those dizzy heads only to fire shoes in night, but nothing really burned like a hell on earth, especially here in Africa. But as African child, I dare to dream, and dream a world without genocide, without tragedies like Holocaust, Bosnia, Sri Lanka, Nama, Helelo, a world without a Holocaust, A war divide, genocide against Tutsi. A war divide and rule. A war divide and rule. A war without hate because of how you hate, because of how you look, because of how you smell, how you believe, how, where, why, and here I belong. I dream this world, and I dream big without consent. And you always remember, they say these my dreams are just like little bird shot from a high tree to die because they got no pre-cut feeders on their wings to make them fly. But I dare to dream, and I dream big. And I encourage you to dream big. Peace and love.